Hello there friends, Ken here, and welcome back to Grow Up. We're here with green-fingered Bud in his lovely hats, look at that. A flowery, natural botanical Bud, botanical design. Oh, look at this wide open space. We've got plenty of things we could be doing. Let's, I'll tell you what, let's pull up old pod view and see what we want to focus on next. So here's where Bud is. There's a pod challenge up here that we've done. There's another pod challenge over there. It looks like it's not ticked. It's not one we've done. But you remember some of these are pretty tough, so maybe we should come back to them in a bit. Let's have a look around, see what else we can spy. There's some things I see off in the distance over there. There's quite a big expanse of water here, which I'm guessing we can't do too much with, because Bud doesn't do too well in the sea, traditionally. Where's a good direction to go? What about over here? What about towards this ship part? Can we make our way over there, do you think? Let's see if we can set this as our waypoint. There we go. And now we should be able to spy that off in the distance. Oof. I love his little, he's got the kind of little wings that, and the backpack's like a little watering can. It's fantastic. Okay, so where's our waypoint? We should probably be able to make it out in the distance, I would imagine. Look at the size of that cactus growing up there. That's fantastic. Our waypoint should be over here somewhere. I wonder if we just can't see it yet because we're quite so far away from it. But we'll make our way over there and should be in this direction somewhere. So I'm sure we'll get to it soon enough. You really can just kind of spring around once you get the hang of things. Remember we've got the glider now, so that'll help us get around a little bit more easily. So maybe what we should do is try and get a little bit of height, and then we can kind of glide our way off in this direction, and that'll be the easiest way to get across that expanse of sea without too many issues. Now I think we want to go over here somewhere. Let's pull up pod view for a second, see if we can get our bearings. Oh, we want to go kind of down this way. Oh, what is this? What's this over here? I think it's just a series of pools, but it's quite exciting. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's head towards this teleroute. So let's set that as kind of a semi waypoint. Although I think it's kind of on the way, and I think it's probably one we've already been to. But it should help us get our directional bearings. So there we go. So this is kind of the direction we want to head in. And once we've got a bit of height up here, we put the glider on. Look at that. There's a ship part somewhere in this desert, Bud. You might want a sun hat if you go exploring. I mean, well, thankfully we've got a sun hat, so we should be in pretty good shape. Now, I don't think you lose too much height when you're gliding, so hopefully we'll be able to make it all the way over here without crashing into this vast expanse of sea, because I don't actually think Bud will do very well if we end up in the sea. Ooh, are these fly traps? Bud, I think yes, there's a ship part nearby. Can we build a snowbot on the way? So, you might remember these fellas. There are quite a few of them in the first game, and they're real trouble at times. A new Flora form. Scan it for info. Well, we'll be very careful when we grab it. Careful! Snapplers have dangerous, powerful jaws. They're not carnivorous. They just like being mean. What about this fella? Is this a new thing, or is this just a snow variant of a... Oh, it is. Star flute. The star flute is a mature flutiform form. It can shoot pollen for miles. Very pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, these fellas here will oh, there you go. Oh, they do take a little bit longer than they used to in the old game, which is probably for the best, because they were pretty tough to deal with. Just steal one of these. Oh, there's another new one here. It's like a New version of one of those. What were the tool things called with the Australian sounding name? I can't remember what their name was, but it looks like one of those. Like a Pluter, maybe? No, the Pluters were the ones that bounce you up. Creeper. A tenderless creeper. It's kind of creepy. I'm not sure what it does. Well, let's hope we don't have to find out. Can we pop it in here? Whoa, crikey. Oh my goodness, that one's a big one. Oh my gosh, they're quite large, aren't they? Well, I mean, that'll be quite a good way to get yourself around, I suppose. Oh, a crystal. Oh, some glowing fellas. Let's have a look at them. Oh, this glacier is really nice. Look at those glowing bugs. 33 crystals. Now, we're making pretty good progress. Hey there, fellas. Hey there, little glow bugs. I probably shouldn't disturb them too much. It's weird, because in the old game, you used to take everything back and scan it, and now you kind of scan the plants manually, but you don't really bother scanning the life forms, which I suppose isn't our main goal. Our main goal here isn't to explore anymore so much as to recover the pieces of M.O.M. But you think you could do a little bit of research and fill out your compendium along the way? But no, Bud doesn't seem too fussed about the life forms around here. He's got one goal in mind, and that's saving M.O.M, getting her back together and building her up on the moon. Up your clamber, Bud. We've now got enough boost to kind of kick ourselves up over these things, which is quite handy. Oh, they look too much like crystals. I keep seeing them and being like, oh, there's another power crystal. That's quite handy. But no, we've been fooled. Right, now I believe the ship part should be up above us somewhere. Now we need to find a way to get up there. I wonder if there's a star plant nearby that we can start growing up, or whether we have to find another way to get around. Perhaps we have to get enough power crystals that we can just fly. Because once we can fly a bit more, it'll be easy to get up to there. So I do wonder how their progression system is kind of designed here, because obviously it's quite a big open world and it feels like you really can kind of go anywhere. But obviously when you put something quite far out of range like this thing up above us, how do you get to that instantly? You know, is there an easy way for us to get up there, or is it really going to just come down to flying? Hopefully our answers lie kind of over the crest of this hill where all these exciting bits and bobs are. Look at all this. This is kind of terrifying in a way. Go on, Bud. Up you clamber. I want to get over this hill and see if there's anything to be seen or done. What about over here? This looks like more familiar ground. Is this a place we've already been? This Mushroom Kingdom? Is this the place we started out, or is it a new Mushroom Kingdom? Look at all these mushrooms on top of one another. Wow. That is pretty majestic. Looks like a crystal up there, so we obviously haven't explored this place too much. Going to P.O.D view. There is a telerouter here. Is it one we've done? No, it's not. I don't think so anyway. Looks like it's closed to me, so let's make that our goal. Let's see if we can get up to there. Might take a little bit of doing. But, oh, it is quite high, isn't it? But maybe we can get up there. With some clever plant usage. Maybe they want us to start stacking mushrooms on top of one another to climb up them like they've done here. Go on, Bud. Up your clamber. Oh. The long road. But Bud's a strong boy. Oh, there's another crystal over there. I want that as well. It's very easy to get distracted in this game. I'm easily distracted as is. So that's certainly not helping. Oh, bit of extra lift off that. Let's get ourselves round to this side and then maybe we can jump up again. Here we go. Now we can use this plant to fire ourselves across. Go on, bud. Grab it. Grab that crystal. 34. Fantastic. So we'll get something at 40. So we're well on our way to our next upgrade. And it does seem like this is very intentionally designed to kind of get us between these mushroom towers. So let's let our batteries refill. How high up are we now? Take a little spin around of the camera. We want to get up there, which is still pretty high, kind of compared to where we are now, but maybe we can make it. Looks like there's something just over there in the distance. You see that blinking over there? On the far left? Intriguing. Right. Now, I'd love to get all the way up there, but I don't know if we can or not. Perhaps what we should do, start chucking down some shrooms. Whoa! That was a big one. Okay, let's just climb onto it. I don't know if there's a way to change the size of mushrooms or if it's random every time you throw one out. Whether that just automatically changes the size of them. Or whether it depends on how you throw them. Look at them. They're giant. The ones we're making are absolutely vast. Which is good. Because we need to get as high as we can as quickly as possible. But crikey, I wonder if this thing gets unstable at some point and falls over. Or if you can just make an entire bridge out of mushrooms. It does feel a little unstable. But we'll keep at it. Go on, bud. Up you go. Ah. There we are. We can probably get up to height here. And once we've got that telerouter, it will give us a base of operations to go from at the kind of higher altitude. Go on, bud. Up you go. I think we might have to just clamber up this one. We don't have enough. There's not enough space to bounce around on it. Go on, bud. So I think we can probably glide across from here, but we'll get a couple more just to make sure that we've got the height we need. They are all coming up very big. The desert of this planet can reach 136 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why I know that. That's very hot, Pod. That's very hot indeed. I really wouldn't want to be hanging around at 130 Fahrenheit. That's too much for my British sensibilities, to be honest. I wonder if you can get different coloured mushrooms. I mean, I suppose each mushroom that each different type of flora has its own hue. Like the ones that spring you kind of like a catapult are very orange, whereas these traditional mushrooms are pink. So perhaps it's just that. Perhaps there's nothing more complex to it. And perhaps that's for the best. Just for a bit of clarity. Remember, we should be able to get a decent bit of height when we jump here. Try not to boost forward too much, because I think that will... That's only going to reduce our potential height. And there we go, we've grabbed on. Now we just need to get up to the top. And let's do that first before we worry about any crystals or anything. Because having this telerouter will make our lives a lot easier. Because now we have this base of operations from which we can fly out to all kinds of points across the land. We made it, bud! Huzzah! Oh, look at that! Off in the distance. What a pretty looking thing. Hurrah. And 2. And 3. Go on, bud. 3. There we go. We did it. Well done, bud. Good job. I wonder what these little trees are. Are these ones we've had before? I guess they must be. Either that or they're not anything you can recognisably do stuff with. Just looking for something that... Oh, there we go. There they are. Yeah, see? See, the ones we make are giant compared to the ones that are already there. I wonder if by default you just create bigger things. There's another pod challenge up there. I wonder what that one will be for. Probably something that we shouldn't be doing yet because we're quite high up and out of the way. But now we should be able to really start wandering around and gliding all over the map. Using all this height to our advantage. Go on, bud. Off you go. I think we really need to hunt down some more crystals, to be honest. Because I think the more maneuverability we have, the easier our lives are going to be. Oh, bud. Oh, bud. He's got so much momentum, he just can't stop. Right. Here we go. Oh, it's a gliding challenge. Oh, and it's only 30 seconds. We were already missing some, so let's... Okay, so it's going to have us glide all the way down and under there. So this should just be a test of our gliding skill. So I think what we'll do is we'll wait for it to run out and then we'll go again. But now we know roughly what we're doing. Now it's just kind of... Let's get our gliding wings, as it were. I want to start the challenge. Maybe I need to leave it and come back in. There we go. Right, we need to make sure we're pretty centered on these. I presume you can only glide at kind of a certain speed, so I have to imagine it'll be fast enough as long as we hit all of these first time. Oh, we didn't hit it first time though. Oh, bud. Right, let's give it another go. I'm determined to do this one. I think we can absolutely get this in a few attempts. Just got to be quick on the turns. It's a little hard to perceive the depth on these because they're kind of two-dimensional squares. They kind of come at you a little bit quicker than you can perhaps anticipate at times. Get down, bud. Oh, we made it. Still going to be tight, though. Oh, is that not it? Oh, do we have to go into here? I don't know how much faster we could do that. What is down here, anyway? Whoa. Hello? This is a fun little cave. Full of some kind of seaweed. Whoa. Whoa. I want to scan it, but it's getting away from me. No, come back. No, what are you doing? How are we supposed to grab it? Oh, it's very, very sensitive. You can't even sneak up on it. Wow. Well, what a mystery. How do we grab this new Flora form if it keeps running away from us? Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it underground. Shy grass. A unique Flora form that is capable of quickly hiding. Not a self-defense mechanism, but due to acute embarrassment. Well, I know that feeling. Okay, right. Well, I think we should give that challenge another quick try, but we'll do it next time. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please pop that like button and feel free to subscribe to the channel for plenty more Grow Home and other games as well, of course. Or, you know, just pop back whenever and there'll be plenty more adventures with B.U.D. So thanks for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!